expose students to different education systems to make European citizens much more mobile within Europe.
It's pretty easy to attract people into it because it's a sexy thing to do. It's great and it's fun, and my job is to enthuse them and to show that it's possible, basically, to go abroad and to offer support. It's the main thing.
We send students as part of the International Management Programme to a number of partner institutions during their third year, of which around half are within Europe and fall under the Erasmus programme, and the other half are elsewhere in the world.
We have our own international office within Manchester Business School because we have two four-year programmes where the third year is a compulsory year abroad for the students.
I chose to do the Erasmus because I wanted to study abroad and to improve my Spanish. I'd already done A-level Spanish as well as taking a gap year and travelled around to Central America. So I wanted to kind of finalise and kind of consolidate my knowledge of Spanish, as well as doing that and making the most of the opportunity to study and live abroad. I didn't have to really be encouraged to go and live in Spain. Once I found out that there was the opportunity, and I'd already actually visited Granada in Andalusia once before, I just jumped at the chance.
Well, because I didn't speak a second language, I chose the University of Amsterdam in the Netherlands. So that was a choice based on the fact that they did purely human geography, which was what I was interested in, and also that they taught, or they had options in English.
There's nothing you can say negative about the Erasmus, really. I've had a fantastic time. I wish I could do it all over again, actually. 10 o'clock packs, 12 months, I'd happily do it all over again.
In terms of Erasmus, I work to support the Erasmus coordinators for each department. Obviously, with us being a languages department, we send hundreds of students abroad under Erasmus each year, both Erasmus study and Erasmus work. The feedback we get does indicate that students really appreciate the fact that they have somebody available Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, for any questions, any last minute queries.
We always bring together the students who've been abroad and studied in those countries, and also the students we have studying here from those countries. We bring them all together for various social events, encourage them to talk to each other and to understand each other's experience of those particular places.
Well, we have a dedicated member of staff who is responsible for all Manchester students going overseas. She does talks to the freshers about what their opportunities are, where they can go, when they can go. We also run the main event that we run is our Study Abroad Fair. We run that once a year in the first semester to introduce all first years to the opportunities that are available to them to go abroad.
If you do Erasmus and you're away for the whole year, you don't need to pay university fees, which really helped me. So not only did I save on that, the European Commission offer Erasmus students a grant, and it depends between institutions and between subjects and between different countries, but it's very generous.
There is not just Erasmus study but also Erasmus work, because work placements are extremely useful to students. They can get contacts abroad, they can get work experience. It looks really good on the CV, and it also means that sometimes they can go back to where they've worked while they were abroad once they've graduated.
They come back mature, well, more mature. It helps them to grow up, it helps them to understand other cultures. Obviously, as a language school, we see huge benefits in terms of their language skills. and generally they come back more rounded individuals.
There's been quite a lot of articles recently talking about the employability of students who actually study overseas as part of their degree or work overseas as part of their degree, and that actually a lot of international companies in particular value the skills base that students acquire through doing that, just simply the confidence and the broad horizons, the ability to look at something from somebody else's perspective, those types of things.
Benefits of going on exchange into a foreign country, apart from hopefully pick up some more language. As I say, in our instances, you don't necessarily have to speak the language to study, but you're going to pick up something. So you're going to pick up language skills, the ability to get on into different culture, the ability to learn about different ways of living, different food. So you're broadening your horizons culturally.
The cultural experience far outweighs the courses that they miss in Manchester. In my experience, I think when you talk to any student, I don't think in my 4 years of doing it I've had a single negative experience. There's all sorts of problems that they have to overcome, but that's all part of it. It's great, and they don't lose out academically in any way, shape or form.
I don't think I've missed out on anything. My friends are still here when I came back. Housing's not a problem. It's completely worthwhile. There's nothing that I regret about going abroad to Spain. If any, I don't understand why more people don't do it.
It's an experience no one can take away from you. It's something you have for the rest of your life.
Because basically this is the one opportunity that they will get to study abroad and live abroad and also be helped financially to do so.
You just have to take it and take that chance because it was so worth it and I loved it.
Do it. There's no reason really, I would think, unless you've got some family crisis, not to go.
Oh, that was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic time. Made loads and loads of friends, and you don't realise that it's just all, it's all over, and then you want to go back. So I'd definitely recommend it to anybody.